Hey guys, and welcome back to the FPL Point Predictor. This is the series where I pick 5 Fantasy Premier League players that I believe are guaranteed 4 points or more in the upcoming FPL game week. But to keep things interesting, I must select one defensive option, alongside one midfield and one striking option that are both below the value of 8 million. And remember, I can only select one player per team. You can also see these rules shown here and in the description below. Due to a busy schedule, the last time I did my point predictor was way back in game week 12, and shown on screen are the 5 choices that I made then. To be fair, it was quite a while ago now, so I won't run you through the irrelevant details, but in short, I got 3 out of 5 correct choices 3 game weeks ago. Now let's move swiftly on to this weekend's game week 15, where I'll try and pick out 5 players that I believe will return points this weekend. Clean sheets have been so difficult to predict this year, so for my defensive option, I'll have to revert to the Chelsea wingback Marcos Alonso. Prior to their last 2 game weeks, Chelsea kept 6 clean sheets on the bounce, and since then only shipped 1 goal apiece against Tottenham and Man City. Chelsea face West Brom next, and with them currently in good form, it certainly poses a difficult game, but I just think Chelsea should have enough about them to win this one, and with that, potentially keep a clean sheet. If they don't manage to shut out West Brom, well, Alonso has been playing so far forward lately, perhaps that won't matter. With attacking statistics looking good for the wingback, he could pop up with a goal or an assist, just like he did last week. For the midfielder under 8 million, this is quite commonly a tricky choice for me. Now, in previous point predictors, when in doubt, I normally turn to Mr. Consistent Gylfi Sigurdsson. This may come back to bite me because Swansea was so poor last weekend, but Tottenham away is never an easy game, and prior to that, Sigurdsson had been bringing in the FPL points for weeks. He faces Sunderland next in a huge relegation 6-pointer, and Swansea simply cannot afford to lose this game. Because he is so pivotal to everything that Swansea do, he'll always be in with a chance of some points. Sunderland are in a good run of form currently, so Swansea could lose again here, but both sides will need to win it, and Sigurdsson could certainly contribute something. Following 2 scintillating game weeks, picking up a huge 37 points in the process, it's hard for anyone to ignore Alexis Sanchez for game week 15. With Aguero now suspended and a lot more transfer money being available for FPL managers, I've no doubt that Sanchez's ownership will soar before the game week deadline. If I'm honest, he wasn't a nailed on choice for me this week, only because he faces Stoke next, and this is one of those fixtures that Arsenal just never seem to look forward to. Stoke have kept 2 clean sheets on the bounce, so this won't be an easy game, and is usually a feisty affair. But with that said, I just felt insane not to select Sanchez this week, considering his last 2 performances, so let's hope he can deliver at least an assist against Stoke. I believe that this game week, for a striker below 8 million, there's at least 3 or perhaps 4 very viable options for this category. Those being Jermaine Defoe, Christian Benteke, and the differential Iheanacho, who is set to fill in for the suspended Aguero. You could even look at Divock Origi, who's chipping in with goals for Liverpool since Coutinho's injury. However, this is Point Predictor, and I can only select one, so I'm opting for Man City's Iheanacho. His ratio of goals to games started is very impressive for Man City, and has never looked out of place when called upon by Pep Guardiola. With Leicester, their opponents, without a clean sheet in their last 7 game weeks, and generally underperforming in the league, I think Iheanacho could bag some points here. And the fact that Leicester shipped 5 in midweek adds more weight to this decision. With my option of a striker at any value here, I'd probably have selected Diego Costa, but I've already selected his teammate Marcos Alonso, and in the point predictor I can only choose one player per team. This rules out Costa, so I'm going to drop right down the price charts and select the differential option Divock Origi. Liverpool's opponents, West Ham, are under serious pressure at the moment, and are clearly lacking confidence. There is a chance that their 5-1 demolition at the hands of Arsenal could spark a response, but it also means that a trip to Anfield is going to seem a very big ask. Liverpool also come off the back of a shock defeat, losing to Bournemouth last week, and the Liverpool fans will know now that if they're really serious about their title credentials, then they'll need a response in this game, before they see their side slip away from the top spot. This should mean a continuation of their attacking football, and Origi should get some chances, especially with the likes of Mane and Firmino playing alongside him. You may notice that I neglected Spurs options Harry Kane and Eriksen this week. This wasn't an easy choice, and they could end up continuing their fine run of form, but personally, I just felt that Spurs haven't had much luck away to Man United in the past. So personally, I'm waiting one more week before I start to consider Kane and Eriksen. Okay guys, and that completes my team of 5 that I believe will pick up 4 points or more for the upcoming FPL game week. Make sure to get subscribed if you enjoyed the video for weekly FPL content, and I'll catch you all next week. Good luck in game week 15.